A few years ago, a question took the internet by surprise, and that question was, would you rather have a gay son or a thought daughter? Now, for obvious reasons, this question was difficult for a lot of people to answer, but not me. My question is, why have one when you can have both? Now, I know what you're thinking. Having multiple kids is expensive. What if you had, I don't know, maybe 4 people in one body? You would probably tell me, wow, James, that's an incredible deal. It sounds too good to be true, and I would agree with you. However, apparently there is a doctor or set of doctors that agree that one person is a medical miracle that they've never seen before, allegedly.
Allegedly.
And just like the last video, I'm going to let him, them, they introduce themselves. I'm not sure exactly how this whole thing works. However, I will say that unlike the last video, this one's gonna be much darker.
I wanted to introduce the 4 of us again for you guys. I am Emil, I am the guitarist, I am the singer. Do all that heavy metal, write all the songs, do all the freestyles, the wildest, you don't ever want to try this. Top of the chart, this has been seen. You can't beat me, I'm a rap machine. I'm Emily. How are y'all doing? I am the cuteness, I am the entertainment, I'm the one who can dance, ladies. I'm the female personality inside of him, has been there his entire life. I'm Emily, cute little me. Of course, there is the beast. And then there's, of course, me, Jack. I'm the artist, I'm the quietness, I'm the focus. So if you are a fan of Emil, Emily, Beast, and Jack, please come check us out again on, I think Friday night we'll be live.
In the last video, I petitioned the world government to remove Friday from the calendar so I never had to see Emil's live again, and they pretty much told me to go fuck myself.
God, why have you forsaken me?
To begin the vivisection, I would like to start by dissecting his slogan on his TikTok account, and I wasn't sure if I was using the term vivisection correctly, so here is the definition according to Google. Now, vivisections typically deal with animals, and he does claim to have a beast inside of him, so that's what we're gonna go with. Also, we're going to loop back around to the vivisection later in this video, allegedly. Emily, Emil, Beast Jack, famous all over America, come see why everyone is addicted. On one hand, we could assume that everyone's addicted to the shitty fucking content he makes. And then on the other hand, the arrest records point towards an illegal substance. Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's methamphetamines. Allegedly. Do you guys remember when Emil said this? Allegedly. Drug addict losers that abandon and don't care about their children, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, and smiley face. Wouldn't it be weird, allegedly, if someone that we knew allegedly had children of their own allegedly, but never saw them because allegedly they are a drug addicted loser, allegedly, of course. But moving past the topic of children, actually no, let's double back to the topic of children, because wouldn't it be weird, allegedly, if you were in a live stream on TikTok, allegedly, knowing that there were minors around, allegedly, and then flashed your, testicles, allegedly? But then again, I'd imagine there would be nothing wrong with that if you decide to Pretty Ricky the situation and say that age ain't nothing but a number.
All ages count, because even if he's young, it's not, everyone can't stop anyone from going on TikTok. You can see everything. So at least we can set an example. And as Emily, you know, a lot of my stuff is adults, but as long as you're, you know what you're doing and you're not a kid who's just here to start drama and do this, you actually are a fan. We appreciate that. And yeah, age is just a number.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Age is just a number, and that number happens to be 10 to 15, depending on what the judge gives you. You say it's 'cause my age, girl, but age ain't nothing but a number. Allegedly. Also, rest in peace, Pretty Ricky. And I know that you're probably thinking, James, you're blowing it out of proportion. It's no big deal. Sometimes kids watch R-rated movies. When's the last time you allegedly saw a grown man's fucking ball sack in an R-rated movie, allegedly? Now, it might be kind of difficult to tell what's actually going on in this picture, but it's called the Emily Special. It's where Emily, aka Emil, aka Beast, aka Jack, bend over on all fours, hike up their rear end, and show off the family jewels, aka the undercarriage, apparently, thanks to the Discord group. And obviously, I can't show this on YouTube. I can't even remember what fucking platform I'm on right now. But if you have, I do want you to know that I hate all of you. So if I have to hurt, I want you to feel the same pain that I do. Allegedly. So allegedly, when he's not allegedly showing off to his underage fans, allegedly, he's pushing his dad down the stairs, allegedly. No, that one's actually confirmed. Allegedly. According to the subreddit dedicated to bringing this piece of shit down, here are some things that he allegedly did. Allegedly. Pushing his father down the stairs, having a terroristic charge for locking his wife in the basement and threatening her 90-year-old grandmother that he was going to burn their house down, and you know what, everyone. The swastika tattoo that he claims that he got in prison, but everyone knows it's from a movie. On the album Get Rich or Die Tryin', 50 Cent says that he walks around like he's got an S on his chest. Apparently, Emma walks around like he's got an SS on his chest. Allegedly. You're probably thinking that's a pretty bold claim, allegedly, for somebody who is allegedly making a lot of alleged claims. Well, here are the words from the man himself. A plausible story for it. I wonder what it's gonna be, because this is my first time hearing the story right now. Allegedly.
Guys, doll, before you open your mouth, you need to know what you're talking about. Understood? Yes. Big mistake. Totally wrong. Totally wrong. So, are you guys ready for the Are you guys ready for the story? Gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you, doll. Everybody, thank you. So, everybody, first of all, put it all in Reddit. Oh, I think because of his tattoo, Bunny took him off his post. I'm still right on Bunny's post. Bunny has a brain. Bunny knows you don't ever do anything so you know what you're talking about. So that person who just was interviewed was completely wrong. Okay? Here's the story. Are you guys ready? Alright. The story is, there is something on my chest that is now covered up to a tribal. Okay? Why on earth would someone like me get this tattoo?
I mean, I don't know why you would do it, but I do know why other people would. Allegedly.
Why on earth would someone get this tattoo? Are you ready? It's a badass reason. You're gonna respect me even more. There was somebody had done something to my buddy's kid, real bad. Doesn't matter, we're not getting into it. Never matters. The person who did it was untouchable. There was no way to get this person. There was no way to get this person unless you became part of something. What I did was more than badass. I can't stand evil, and this person was bad. Real bad. It doesn't matter what happens after this point. All I'm gonna tell you is, I got into something, I took care of something, I got out, got it covered, and that was it. Understood? That's the story. The person I had to get was untouchable. So what did I do? I shaved my head, I got initiated, I did what I had to do, and that was it.
For this one, I'm not gonna say allegedly because they're his words, not mine. Allegedly. And I do find it kind of weird that Bunny, the wife of the country singer Jelly Roll, allegedly supports this neo-bad German guy. Allegedly. However, let's give Bunny the benefit of the doubt that she doesn't actually know what's going on behind the scenes. If it was me in her situation and I found out what was really going on, I'd probably come out and speak up against it. And I understand that Emil could be lying as he normally does. However, I have fucking proof. I did spend about 30 minutes looking for it, but I finally fucking found the proof of Bunny being there that night.
Was it evil of me to watch all them that love me try their hardest to save me? I ran myself in the ground, I run as far as I can.
I didn't doctor any of this footage, and there she is in the chat in full support of Emil. And if that's not enough, here is a screenshot from Amel showing that Bunny actually signal boosted his content. Do with that information what you will. And the sad part about this whole thing is I actually like when he covers this song because I think it's an actual reflection of what's going on inside of his heart. So now that we've covered the whole bad German arc of EEBJ, let's talk about where he got the inspiration from. And I can confirm from somebody that I spoke to that knew him since he was a child that he got the role from Edward Norton's role in American History X. I forgot what the name of the movie was for a second. I'm not perfect, sue me. Don't sue me, allegedly. Now it's time to talk about the multiple personalities. I do owe Emil an apology, as in the first video I made the claim that he had DID, which he corrected me by saying that he does not have DID. He has a disorder that the doctors that he has seen has never seen before. He's one of a kind and a miracle, and they're huge, huge fans of his.
One's in PA, she's a fan, looks forward to watching to see what happens in my life. My personalities are able to be controlled. It's taken an entire lifetime to be able to control them. If you watch us, you'll see how legit it is. There is no fault. There is no faking. She said, never seen anything like this.
So Emil, I apologize. I was wrong. I should have said that you got your multiple personalities from the movie Split that you became absolutely obsessed with, and from that movie you developed the character Beast. Allegedly. Here is a screenshot of Emil from Facebook where he says, and I quote, "Getting there, lol, my ultimate favorite movie Split/Glass almost got my beast mode, lol, final personality," which now we know is a lie because originally it was Amel, then it was Amel and Emily, then it was Amel, Emily, and Beast, and guess what? Now it's Amel, Emily, Beast, and Jack. What's next? Dragonfly? Lightning Cloud? I don't know. I'm making up words. Let's harken back to the movie Split for a moment because according to Google and Wikipedia, the plot of Split goes as follows. Split is a 2016 American psychological thriller film written, directed, and produced by M. Night Shyamalan. The film follows a man with dissociative identity disorder who kidnaps and imprisons 3 teenage girls in an isolated underground facility. Holy fuck, let's hope it doesn't go that far. It is where he gets most of his inspiration from, so you draw your own conclusions. Now that we've addressed the anti-Semitism and multiple personalities, we need to go back to the list to see what's up next. Allegedly, he has admitted on TikTok Live to allowing his ex-mistress to put her hands on his pet lizard. I really don't have much to say about this other than a public service announcement to Godzilla to stay the fuck out of America. According to his ex-wife and the mother of his children, she has left countless comments on posts about how Emil is a fraud, a narcissist that doesn't care for his kids, and has said disgusting and vile things to them. And out of the respect to her and to the children, I will not go into detail about what he said. Just know that they were extremely, extremely homophobic, which is surprising from somebody that claims to be a woman over 90% of their time, I assume. Like, don't quote me on the numbers. And last but not least on the list, Emil has cheated on his current wife with his mistress from rehab on TikTok Live. There are videos of them kissing late last year on Live. And in all reality, this is probably the most normal thing that he has done. And if somehow you don't believe me after all of the irrefutable proof that I have provided, then maybe you need to hear it from somebody else. You need to hear it from his sister-in-law.
This is a video for any of the Amel, Emily, Jack Beast followers. So you know, and I know it's circulating on TikTok, Amel is a piece of shit. He's a liar. He's got you sending him TVs, phones, money. Like, what the fuck are you people doing? Seriously. Check out a Reddit page, go on a court doc, listen to the way that he talks about his wife on lives and calls her overweight, talks shit on her whole family, is obsessed with talking shit on me because, sorry, not sorry, I'm gonna put you on fucking blast. You're a piece of shit, you're a scumbag, period, point blank, nothing else to it. You are subhuman at best, and that's giving you credit. You lie constantly, and then you really had the nerve to go on TikTok where you have minors following you and show a picture of yourself from behind exposing your genitals, you're a disgusting pedophile groomer. Like, there's nothing else to be said. You know you have young children following you. You are absolutely vapid. The way that you have treated Kayla, myself, Daniel, your mom, your dad, everybody, I mean, there's a long fucking list. It's like endless. All the shit you've done, can't even name it all. You want to say bad things about me? Dude, all day long. Go right ahead, because not having you in my life, the peace that it brings is worth being the villain in your story.
I don't want to be the one to cut Megan off. However, I do have to acknowledge that that was a fucking bar. Can I get a Don DeMarco?
And sorry, the truth hurts, but you need to be put on blast. Somebody had to put you on Front Street, and it was going to be me. And it's not because we're jealous that you're famous, because, dude, you're a fucking joke. You're like a circus reject. And you have yellow hair that looks like piss. And you stink. I mean, just, God. And the things that you say and do on TikTok, I can't even imagine what you did to get banned last time, considering this time you got banned because you showed your genitals to a bunch of fucking children. You fucking weirdo. Like, who does that? You pushed your dad down the stairs. You stabbed Daniel with scissors. You've gotten in my face. You beat up Kayla. You physically, emotionally, and verbally threatened her grandmother. Say whatever you want, but there's many witnesses. Dude, you're fucked up. And whether you get enough followers to go live again or not, it's just going to keep happening. And if you think that people are on there because they love you, you're really delusional. You are a joke. And people are starting to figure it out, how sick you are. Seriously, I wish you nothing but the worst karma, because that's what you deserve.
I will say that it is a running joke with the ladies on this channel that I hate them, but I will say I respect the fuck out of Megan. Like, I used to battle rap, and I'm fucking terrified of her. And finally, we have arrived at the resolution, and it's time for me to explain why I called this a vivisection. There is a little rumor floating around about Emil allegedly dragging a litter of kittens out into the woods and leaving them to die. And this is corroborated by Megan, his sister-in-law, who clarifies to Shannon that it was actually a litter of baby kittens that he boxed up and left in the woods, and that he is sick. Now, most of you know that Missy is the star of the channel, while I am just her human counterpart, and most of you probably know now that I rescued her as a kitten along with her litter, and we found them homes. That's what normal people do. They don't box them up and drag them in the woods and leave them there. So lo and behold, the mortification of the people that know the history of Emil and his kittens when they found out that he had a new kitten. Now, I don't play the lottery, and I'm not a betting man, and I'm pretty sure at this point your money would be pretty safe if I were to bet on Emil's track history with kittens.
Hey guys, this is Emil. So this is really sad. So I couldn't sleep. So I wanted to go see if my little kitty was okay and that if the mother had brought it back. Looks like when I went outside, the little black and white kitty was on the sidewalk. So I think the raccoons got it. It was very hard to take. I already had to go bury it, so it tore me up really bad. Yes, Emily. I don't even want to get into it. So we have to get another kitty. Hopefully there's another. I think the mother had some more kitties. It happens. The raccoons get them. We tried to find it. I tried to get it, but I wasn't quick enough. So very sad. Dad said if we don't find one here, we'll get one at the pet store. Maybe one that's already fixed and taken care of. But I just buried it. So everyone have an awesome holiday. I'll see you all night, and I really don't want to talk about it.
So me as a normal person, if I see a dead kitten on the road, in the street, in the wild, my day's ruined. My day's absolutely ruined. I'm sure yours is too. But you know, EEBJ, dedicated to his craft. And you know what they say in Hollywood, the show must go on. And that's exactly what happened. He went on live without an ounce of remorse for a cat that he just buried and showed his ass literally to the world. How do I know this? That's because I was there. I was watching as it was going down live. I got blocked on 2 accounts because I'm out here in the streets thugging. I'm about it. I stand 10 toes down for cats. And Emil, if you're watching this, and I'm pretty sure you are because you're a fucking narcissist that loves the attention, on behalf of everybody in your life that you have wronged, and on behalf of everyone online that you have grifted, keep yourself safe. Welcome to the petting zoo.
Was it evil of me to watch all them that love me try their hardest to save me, and I let myself down? And was it evil of me to watch all them that love me try their hardest to save me? I ran myself in the ground, I run as far as I can, with all that I've got. I wanna do much better.